shit that was dust on hands. He said, let's do that next time. And I said, oh man.
We gotta do our Maya.
25 push-ups, man, which I need to warm it up. Man. Good morning. 25. Shout out to my bro at the gym, man. Okay, so check it out. Check it out. We have the gym going on. And you know, later I told him, man, let's get out the workout. So they go out there, they do more lifting, right? Yeah. And he said he came out with the workout talking about speed crunches when he made the yeah.
Who is going to carry the boats?
The dumbbell. Right? They shout out to, yeah.
The sandbags are to stabilize the pull-up bar a little bit. No, never give up on your dreams, ever. Ever. So we're doing some push-pull squat, with some knee raises, push-ups, dips, a couple of pull-ups here, squats, or static lunges, just mixing it up a little bit, just going round and round.
Let's go, man. Yeah, man, it's a shocker, bro. I was shocked on how hard it was. 30.
You wanna do it? Might as well do it, huh?
21. Yeah. Yeah, 21. Hey, to the people out there watching, man, this is a follow along workout, man. You gotta go through. Find you a bar, find you a gun, a fucking chick, you know what I'm saying, man? 21.
Well, at least it gets easier, right?
Ah, 30. Shit, I feel like I just healed up from that.
And guess what?
Huh?
When we done, there will be a muscle up.
I tried that. Last time. Why not really, man?
You can do this all night.
You know, my people at home,
All right.
try and do
Jump in, brother.
for the tricep. It's a shocker. Now look, Sergeant. Move forward.
Why do I have a band? You're talking about the band on the pull-up bar? That was for when I do my warm-up reps. You got to warm up. You got to warm up and stretch. You don't go into the gym and throw 300 on the bench, right? You got to start with a lighter weight. Same thing with everything else, right? You do some pull-ups with the band. You stretch. You got to always stretch the shoulders, the linchpin of the upper body, right? Everything you're going to do. You can't go into it tight. Stretching
If I don't focus, I start hitting the top.
is always part of the workout. Always. Before and after.
I guess that's another option.
Yeah. How'd that feel?
Yo, my tricep.
What's up, Jack? Yeah, late night tonight.
If anybody's trying to target,
I was just busy all day, really, and
I said
I
that
decided to get something in.
that day.
No rhyme or reason to it. I just felt like I had to get something.
3 days later, when I was explaining, I said to myself, I'm gonna do this shit more often. That's a workout that I'm definitely gonna. And bro, there said, you know what I was talking about?
Ash, yeah, I mean, I train for everything. I train for hypertrophy, endurance, some strength. I do weighted calisthenics. You want to do your high reps for the endurance. Mix it up. There's no one right way, okay? So anybody that tells you on the internet, anybody that tells you in person that this is the one way to do it, this is the only way to do it, you have to find what works for you. So you got to mix it up. You got to mix it up.
I just kept doing it, and then I got used to it. Once I got used to it, I went low. Got used to it, I went low. What I like is I feel on the inside of the tricep, which is hard to target for me. I struggle feeling a burn in the inside of my tricep.
Not today. Today it's real, man. 29, all right, all right. Yeah, it's. Get to work, man.
Ash, no, I don't do full body every day. I went through a period where I did do that. I would do high reps, lighter weight, and I would kind of touch each body part every day, if not every day, most days. Now I transitioned into more of a split. I'm just doing this tonight because I didn't get a workout in earlier. But lately I've been breaking it up sort of like a chest and tri, back and bi, you know, shoulder day. I've been adding in more weighted calisthenics lately. I do weighted pulls at least one day a week. I've been hitting the bench press with weighted dips, things like that. So, but you can do, I believe you can do a full body every day, even at the gym with weights. You know, just you got to go light. Everything I did then was, when I was doing a full body, was definitely lighter weights, mostly machines and dumbbells, higher reps. But with the calisthenics, I mean, you could just go and go, you know, and let your body tell you when to stop. But again, like I mentioned a couple of minutes ago, you really have to you got to stretch your body out, because you can't just come into any workout cold, you know, even in the summertime. You have to warm yourself up. And stretching is a big part of it. And the shoulders, you're really leaving yourself open to injury, you know, if you go into any upper body movement without stretching out. Ash, I do some, you know what it is, Ash? I get a lot of front shoulder work from the push-ups and the dips. I do rear flies. I haven't done laterals in quite some time. I used to incorporate them in my workouts all the time, but I really don't. I think I get plenty of, I used to do front raises also, but I cut those out. I don't feel a need for them anymore because of all the dips and push-ups that I do. But I definitely do once in a while incorporate some rear flies. What's up, Andy? Shout out to the UK. All right, you got your 20 minutes in. That's all it takes. As long as you got something, Andy. Have a good day. Atlas push-up boards. It's a gimmick. I mean, I don't really see a reason for them, to be honest with you. But if you find it keeps you engaged in the workout, then by all means. But I don't see where you would get any added benefit from a push-up board. You know what I mean? You could just do push-ups right on the ground and always mix them up. You always want a variation. You want to do your standard. You always want to do some declines, add in some inclines. I'm a big fan of the Mike Tyson push-ups. But a board, I think I'm picturing what you're talking about, where you change the positions with your hands and things like that. But you don't need the board to do that. You could change your hand position on your own. But again, if something like that, if it's a mental thing and you feel it'll keep you engaged in the workout, by all means, you know, go for it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea with the parallettes. I have a set. They're a little higher. They're not the real low parallettes, but yeah, you can get your incline push-ups with those and definitely do your deficit push-ups. You get a much deeper range of motion. But like I mentioned earlier, you always have to mix it up. Push-ups are a great exercise, you know? Same thing with your pull-ups. You always want to vary your grips. You want to do a pull-up with a pronated grip. You want to change it up, do a chin-up, supinated. You want to get some commandos. Because no matter your grip is always going to dictate, say with a pull-up, that grip is going to dictate what part of your back you hit, how much back, how much bicep. It's going to distribute it. You know, you might get a little more activation with the biceps. And the same thing with your push-ups, right? If you have a wider grip, you're going to hit more chest. As you come in closer and closer, you're getting more and more tricep until the point, say you get to the diamond push-ups. That's very tricep intensive, and that's going to hit the center of your chest. So there's a place for everything, you know, and you have to mix it up. You know, same thing with the rep ranges. Even in the gym, there's no one way to do it. You know, conventional wisdom tells you that 8 to 10 or 12 reps for hypertrophy. Mix it up. Mix it up. Have a day where you do 15 reps, 15 to 20 reps with a lighter weight. So,
This is also a cool workout. Because you're on that
yeah, I always, you know, Ash, I always say that everybody loves chest because you can lay down. You just lay down on the bench, right? And it just seems a lot easier. Nobody really misses chest day. But
yeah, that too, huh? I know about that too.
yeah, and for the back, I mean, for years and years, I neglected. I always thought I was a gym guy, you know, and I thought weights were the way to go. I never realized the benefits of calisthenics, and especially pull-ups. Without a doubt, pull-ups are king. You have to do pull-ups.
Look at my butt right there, and you're going all the way into. Man, got me sore. Man,
Yo,
shut up the fucking eye, goddammit.
don't pick up any veins today.
You're gonna drop him.
I dropped it.
You got more time after, huh?
I can use cruise control once I hit the turnpike. That's for like an hour. I gotta get past Newark. Once I get past Newark, I can use cruise control.
That's 2 hours you gotta drive?
An hour 20 with no traffic. An hour 20. Take out
That's nice.
to get here through the Bronx. There was no traffic, so it's like
Man, that's nice, bro, Derek. Man, shout out to YouTube, man. Look at this. YouTube and fitness combined, bro. Bam.
that's right.
Bam.
That's right. It's the community of like-mindedness.
That's right. That's right.
It's like a bag.
That's real. How you feeling, man?
Good, man. 26 is next. How your son? You still pushing him?
Hey, yeah, man. Always, man. He knows how walking that door. Oh! Shit! What's going on? He knows what time it is, man. Shout out to my boy, man. I know I be wrong for this sometimes, but I hope that one day he knows why.
Hey, bro. That's how it started with me. That's why when I came in the door, I remember my dad, football coaches, baseball coaches, you know what I'm saying? All I had to use everything they said. I'm not playing sports no more, right?
Yeah, dips are a great upper body exercise, Ash. No doubt.
Work out,
You're hitting everything.
and at least I had something to recall, right?
Especially, like you said, you want to hit that chest. You got to try and get that front lean, you know?
Get yourself a bike. I'm playing sports, it didn't matter.
That's why they call it dip. What do they call it? The upper body squat, right? Great exercise.
I remember the voices, you know what I mean? I'll say this, my son, he's 18 now. He doesn't like coming working out, you know? But now
Guys, let me know in the chat where you're from.
Rip right now. That's crazy. Right. That's crazy. And then you start too early with him.
I'm in northern New Jersey right now, 1:52 a.m.
Ahead of the other children his
Let me know where you guys are at.
He might not
Who's
know,
working out
right? We'll
and
know.
who's just watching.
That's like, yeah, you made first team. Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna make me cry, man.
Will his coach push him harder than you?
Nah.
So then when you go play a sport, he was like, Dad, practice was easy. See?
Oh, I guess they do at the boxing gym, they do.
You say?
At the boxing gym, they do.
Oh, yeah. See? But he's young.
They push.
When it's his turn, it's going to be cake, man. It's going to be cake. You know?
That's cool. Thank you, man. Thank you for sharing that, bro.
26?
26. 26, man. Before the back forgets.
India, shout out to India. What time are you over there, Ash?
26.
What time are you over in India? Are you up early or late?
26, right?
26.
All right. Man, this is great training for Navy SEALs too. Let's go.
Thanks for that. You just, man, come on, man. Push me.
What? What happened?
11:30 a.m. Okay,
Bet you one thing, bro, with that dumbbell,
you're
oh
way ahead.
man, that thing gotta be crazy because you gotta balance it
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
your weight and
All right, so I think,
oh man.
yeah, I think bands are a great tool. I have a got a whole bag full of bands. Carry them with me all the time. So yeah, you can do any exercise with bands. You can do anything. You can do shoulder presses. You could do your bicep curls. You could do tricep. I don't really like doing tricep extensions. Even at the gym, to be honest with you. Skull crushers with a bar, or triceps. I'm sorry, with dumbbells, doing tricep, doing the skull crushers. I feel much more activation in my tricep doing dips. Actually, bench dips I find really isolate my triceps, and I usually use tricep dips on a bench as a finisher. But yeah, you can. The bands are very versatile. You can carry them with you all the time. You can get a workout. And again, you want to add a little when you're looking for resistance, right? You could strap it around your back doing your push-ups. Add a little weight. When you're doing your squats, you could hold on to the band, a little resistance with that. And again, do every other exercise for every other body part with a band. You could find a way to do it.
Bro, the
Globalist, who was you? I'm Old Dog Fitness. Who was you? We use bands for therapy. Yeah, well, yeah, they're a great tool for anything. You know, I use them to stretch. Again, you know, you could use them as an assist, as in the pull-ups, or you could use them for added weight, like I just mentioned, for squats, for push-ups, anything. Very versatile tool.
oh yeah, yeah. You ready for the 25?
Your squat rack, you can't muscle up there?
You ready for the 25?
Yeah. Deadlifts and burpees. Oh, yeah, Frank, that's real. Deadlifts
Oh
and
yeah, that's real too. I done that one too. 25.
you know why? Because the deadlift takes all your muscle, and the burpees takes all your cardio. It's like everything is gone. Let's go, guys. You're just up to ante.
Come on, Frankie.
5 unbroken.
You can't do 25, bro?
Just did it.
Oh man, that's good, man. I couldn't do it.
Morning, Liam.
This is gonna be nice, man. Need some big arms.
Globulus Anatoly. I don't think I have. Name doesn't ring a bell, to be honest with you.
Hey, Horace,
Thanks for popping in, Liam.
yeah, Horace, I see that horseshoe on there, man.
Good morning, Gloria. Getting ready for work. I'm getting ready to go to sleep. Shout out to Spain. Hope you're doing well, Gloria. Guys, if you're in here, make sure you check out my friend Gloria's Fitness Journey on YouTube.
Burned up. But it feels great. Pain, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Um,
Pace with him out though.
yeah.
He worked. Yeah, it was tough. It was tough. And I
50, man. That's some workload. Especially trying to put time, you know, trying to get it done.
It's a lot, but it's not. You know, it's just rough. It's hard to get there fast. That's right. You know, like you can get there, but getting there fast.
Oh, that's one of my bros, man. Buenos días, carnal. Buenos días. 24? 24, let's go. Ooh, man.
Chase the bird.
Ah, damn. I'm tricky over there. Damn.
Those static lunges are money, guys. They burn. I will, Globius. You know, the name's not ringing a bell, but there's a good chance if I saw him, maybe I'd know who he was. But I'll definitely give it a look. James, working out is great, but you need to sleep to recover. You absolutely need sleep, without a doubt. Oh yeah, you got. I don't know, Gloria. You got to watch with that knee. I mean, if the cartilage is messed up and you know you have like a bone-on-bone issue, you definitely don't want to be messing around, you know. And that's kind of a tough one because you don't want to be doing obviously the squats. Really, any kind of weight bearing. You definitely don't want to do any type of knee extension. That's going to put a lot of pressure on the knee. So that might be one where you have to kind of sit it out until you heal up. Yeah. I don't know. Are you doing? What do you? Are they giving you the shots, Gloria, or are you looking at like some type of surgery? That's a tough one. Sorry to hear that.
The number times the next number divided by 2.
Yeah. So no, right now it's 55.
Oh, man, bro, they're good with the bad, bro. Check that shit out, bro.
Yeah, 455.
Is it 455?
Yo, Trent, son, what up? Look at we'll calculate it. Hey, whatever the number is, it's plenty.
I know. It's in plenty already.
Oh, wow. Oh. Damn. Yeah, but we were fucking off.
What? What happened?
The brother's Derek arm's bigger than my chest.
All right, 23,
Ready?
man.
23.
Don't stop sweating, bro. 23.
You stop sweating?
I'm saying don't stop.
490.
I'm not sweating too much. 23, ready?
Yeah, well, that's good. If you can get away without any type of surgery, that's always a good thing. But you have to see how it rehabs. Gloria, did you ever see that? Check out that channel. That guy, knees over toes. Is that the guy? Yeah, knee over toes guy or something. Something on YouTube. Check that guy out. You might find something on there.
Shout out Drex.
Uh,
Good morning, bro. Are we halfway now, huh?
you have no pain, but what about when you're exercising, Gloria? Do you get any pain like that? I know my brother went through something similar, and he was usually pretty good day to day. But you know, when you did things like going up steps and whatnot, that's when the pain started to kick in. But if you get a chance, look up that guy, knees over toes, or knee over toe guy, something like that. You might find some information on there.
22. 22 next.
Oh, you finished 23?
22 is next. Yeah, I'm done.
You just did 24. I don't know.
Y'all get
24. You did 24 already and 23?
we done. Yeah, we were going 23 on that one.
No, we weren't.
No? Alright, then I don't want it. Then let's go on the next one if you guys want. 23 next.
All right.
Man. I'm gonna do, yeah, so that's that. Man, paid up.
All right.
23. Man, I swear I got it. I thought it was 23 the last one. 23. Ah, shit. 23. Yeah, shoulder for sure. 23. I feel a little bit of it right here too. Oh man. 23. Mm-hmm. 23.
Yes. 23 done.
This is crazy, bro. It is. It
Now
is,
we have to
man.
talk the base.
Yeah.
I think I did 100.
High reps. High reps. Yeah, high reps is a different high, you know what I'm saying?
Will do, Gloria. Feel better. And definitely check out that channel. Hopefully you'll get some, maybe get some information over there. Hope everything's well.
22, right? All right. Let's not make that count.
James, you're laid up for 4 weeks and you're living your best life. All right. All right, that's the way you want to look at it. I'll give you that. Hopefully you were working hard and this is just rest and you're going to recharge the battery and you'll be back. I don't view being out of commission as living my best life, to be honest with you, but to each his own. I hope you get well soon.
How y'all doing, man? Oh, I can hear me. I can hear me. They focusing out, man. Yo, my people, try this one out. Try this one out. Even if you don't get to 500, man, try this out. Incorporate this in your routine. I bet it's gonna make me a lot better on the muscle up, man. I'm trying to get better at muscle up. 23? 22. 22. See, I'm gonna do 23 again. I'm telling you, we did 23. We'll see on the tape. 21 is next. Do not forget.
Yeah, we're working now.
Oh, man. I get shaky on the last few reps. Oh, man. No shit. Let's go, man. Yeah, 21. Yeah?
What? We're at 21. It's almost over.
Ya estamos over, baby. Yeah, 21.
All right, James. That sounded like a rough one, brother. I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're back. Are you doing any working out now, James, or what kind of rehab did you do for that? That sounded like a rough one. I'm glad you're back, though.
21. All right. Oh, man, hallelujah. Gotta get some H2 on my people. How you doing, man? How's everybody doing on this beautiful Sunday? Beautiful day, man. Kicking and working out. Working out online. Doing some fucking small cooking. Stuff myself.
This is on like you really pull the rabbit out the hat with this one.
Oh, shit. Dang, right? You know, I was told for a day. So I was like, well, that, you already know when you saw, especially the brothers over here that work out hard all the time, and you get 2 out of 1, you're like, okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Because, I mean, I ain't trying to brag or nothing, but it takes more, you know, to get sore as you go into the journey, man. And especially if you're pushing yourself, it takes more.
Yeah, I used to for sure.
Yeah, so when you get sore, you know.
Y'all got me sore? The weight gain said.
Yeah.
The weight gain said happening. I wake up with a mind.
20.
No matter what I do, even if I do everything.
Yes, Goose, very late, very late. But I just didn't feel right. I had to do something, and I was walking right on the fence. Do I go back to bed, or do I come out and get some reps in? Thankfully, I fell on the right side of the fence, I think. Well, James, you're no different than most people. I mean, you know, I say it all the time. It's a two-pronged approach. People look at exercise as like penance for a shitty lifestyle, and it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. They can hope against hope that it does, and they could do their push-ups and eat their bullshit, drink their bullshit, and think that push-ups and pull-ups or going to the gym and getting on a treadmill is going to wash away all their sins when it comes to that, to their lifestyle. It doesn't work. It's always a two-pronged approach. So, and I always say I would never tell anybody don't exercise, but if you can only do one for the rest of your life, either eat a relatively good diet 75-80% of the time, or exercise every day, and you can only do one, I would go with the eating part, because the eating, your health manifests from the inside out. You know what I mean? So it's what you're putting in your body every day. And of course the sleep goes with it, the sleep patterns, the stress levels. There's a lot of other variables, but ground zero is always going to be what you're willingly putting into your body. And if you do the right thing most of the time, nobody's going to be 100%. But if you can do the best you can, 75 to 80% of the time with your food, make good choices, you're going to be just fine. The exercise, on the other hand, is, you know, again, I would never tell anybody don't exercise. I advocate it to everybody. But exercise makes you strong, makes you mobile, makes you flexible, has a mental benefit too. But given your druthers, if you can only do one, it would definitely be the eating. In a perfect world, they're going to go together, you know. And if you're really putting in the work with your body, if you're exercising And not, again, not, don't look at the exercise as a penance for a shitty lifestyle. Look at it as a supplement to a good lifestyle, right? Because all of the bullshit, the diabetes, the heart disease, and the kidney disease, it's all brought on. 90% of it, 95% of it is lifestyle, stuff that we bring on. But they have us convinced that, well, because you're a certain age, this is supposed to happen. Sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. Of course, you know, you're gonna, what you don't lose, what you don't use, you're gonna lose. Excuse me. You can do it. You can hold on to muscle mass into your 50s, 60s, 70s, without a doubt, without a doubt. But they'll have you believe that it's just a fact of life, you know? And all the bullshit with the diabetes. Were your parents diabetic? Well, there you go, pal. You're destined. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. So much of it is tied to lifestyle. And people just don't want to put the work in. You know, I don't want to get on a whole rant about it, but it's just give me a pill. You know, I'll resign myself to the fact that it's my genetics. I'm overweight. What's the sense in exercise? And why should I even bother eating right? Because it's my genetics. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. You have to put the work in. Yeah, you're right, James. They're going to, you know, go to Dunkin' Donuts. They're going to Starbucks, whatever, name, pick your poison. And you're getting their frappe latte, you know, which is basically just a milkshake with a little bit of coffee in it, you know. And these things have upwards of 80, 100, 150 grams of sugar in it. It's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. You know, again, and then, you know, you're 300 pounds and they'll sit on the couch eating their Cheez-Its and their chips and say, well, it's just my genetics. It's bullshit. Total bullshit. But James, in your case, brother, you're back now. I would suggest you get some kind of exercise going. Doesn't have to be much to start. Push, pull, squat. Push, pull, squat, right? A couple of body weight squats. Get down, do some push-ups. If you can't do a full push-up, do them on your knees, do them against the wall, do them on a retaining wall. Do what you have to do. Pull-ups. If you can't do a pull-up, you get your bands. You do some rows, inverted rows. Eli, spot on right there. What you eat is your fuel, no doubt. Yeah, brother, this is definitely, this is an anomaly. I'm not usually, trust me, I have pretty good sleep patterns, but today I was just totally screwed up. I had an early dinner, then I took a nap, and I woke up and, you know, like I said, it was just, today was just definitely an off day. But I'll be back on track tomorrow. I hope. We'll see. But this is only half calf too, so just to give me a little kick just to get through this. Eli, yeah, cold plunges in the sauna. That's definitely the way to go. I'm a big fan of the cold plunge. I do a cold shower every day. Love to hit that sauna. Yeah, James, morning coffee is definitely the best. What time is it in the Netherlands, brother? It's what is it, about 7:30 in the morning over there, give or take?
see.
Let's go.
Because the truck. I can turn over. Oh man. Oh.
Yeah, nice.
I couldn't turn over. I didn't know how to engage them. Shit. They're like, nah, dude, we ain't doing that right now.
Yeah, that's good. That means you're trying to do well. Everything's supposed to go.
Oh man, I couldn't turn over.
Okay, 8:30.
You look good. Looked like you had it. A lot.
Oh, that sounds good, brother.
No, sir.
That sounds really good. That's a good breakfast.
That's 17.
17.
Sorry, Derek, a minute.
I wish I was close enough to the water. I actually have my little cold plunge
More than an hour.
tub that I use.
Yeah.
And coldest I got this past winter was one day,
Not really like
it was
like 3 rounds.
22 Fahrenheit. That was the air temperature. The water wasn't much warmer, trust me.
3 minutes a long time.
But
Not really 3 rounds.
I love the cold plunge. I do a cold shower every day. I've been doing that for years.
30. You have to give 30 seconds.
Your jaw's still throbbing.
But see, man, I was talking to somebody about this, man. For me, like
Yeah, James, I'm
makes me, man, like the next
a simpleton when it comes to cooking. You know, I'm eggs, meat, vegetables, nothing fancy. I have my one frying pan, and to be honest with you, I usually eat right out of the frying pan. Whatever I cook goes in the pan, and I eat right out of it. So I don't even bother putting it. I don't even bother plating it up.
I think your brain grows extra shit around them too. I mean, you know, just like training, yeah, like colleges, you know. Man, even the life part is fucking, you know.
But I do a lot of food prep. I usually have some meat cooked for the week and things like that. And everything else I eat is just really not a lot of preparation. I do a lot of yogurt and fruit, things like that. Pop open a couple of cans of sardines. Nothing really complicated.
Somebody think pro one do it is you get involved, and then what it is that people fear what happens with boxers that nothing happens to that person. They just not built.
Exactly. Exactly, you know. And that's a tough fucking sport, man. That's to me it's crazy, you know, that like I have so much respect for the ones that do it professionally, like pursue it to the max, man, because that shit is it's crazy hard, man. Just the whole lifestyle, you know, it's the whole lifestyle. It's crazy. They gotta be so deep into their weight. When they have fights, they gotta be in the camps, no breaks, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. A lot of people have opinions until they spar. You don't know. You spar. Then the gloves, you think the gloves help, right? Because they padding. It makes the shot a little bit hard. Like the, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah, man, yeah, that shit is crazy. It's a crazy feeling, so.
One punch broke my nose. Spar. A single punch. Yeah.
That's crazy. Do you know how the face mask or what?
Ah, but yeah,
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, you gotta wear that protection, that mouth thing, that face. I see some face masks that even have, you know, all over, you know? That's what they use for, man.
so you went there with somebody that can really thump.
Oh, yeah, man, yeah, that shit hurts, man. I mean, I got punched by 16 and 17-year-olds, and I'm like, oh, shit, what? You know what I'm saying? Like crazy, man. These guys are strong because that's the life, you know, that's the life they live for that. You know, and I'm out here doing other shit, you know?
It's a difference.
Yeah.
Difference.
Yeah, man. Definitely, I give props to the bros, man, that be on that boxing game. That shit is tough.
Yep. What, 17?
17. No. Yeah, this is 16. I think this is 16, bro.
Yeah, James, I'm a big fan of the yogurt. I do it most days. I have it twice a day. Goose, you know what that is? That's a bug zapper. It's a bug zapper, and it's working good. It's catching a lot of them. It's just one of those. It's about that big, like a box-looking thing that has blue fluorescent light bulbs in there. The Oasis, Kenya. Shout out to Kenya. Thanks for popping in, brother. Appreciate that. Joe, it was just an off day. My schedule got really thrown off today. I was saying before, had an early dinner, took a nap, and woke up at a crazy time, and didn't work out today, so here I stand.
It's really, I'm trying to keep my register. Go where I go, then it starts. And that's discomfort is.
Shout out again to Kenya. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, I'm feeling that. Yeah, they feel stronger, man. The numbers go down. This is my first unbroken set. I'm 17.
17 unbroken, both of them, huh?
Yeah, but like, I didn't have the first one unbroken.
That's my second one.
Oh, man.
25, 7.
Okay, that's random.
Very.
That's random as well. How about them two?
A bigger muscle. I can't do that right now. I can't want to do it. A bigger muscle.
That's right. Oh, he can do the one like this over here, or what?
No, the way he's doing it is 100% triceps.
Yeah.
I'm incorporating some shoulders. So really, it's probably easier the way I'm doing it.
Same, because I don't have the range right here to go under, you know? Yeah, he's doing more work. Every.
All right, 16? 16 unbroken now, huh?
16. 16. Well, 16. I feel straight triceps. I don't feel nothing else.
No? How?
No.
Yep, Joe, no time like the present.
See how close his hands are? Oh, so yours are closer also? Mine is shoulder width. I'm literally
Yeah,
to the board.
no, Goose, I look back.
So I'm shoulder width.
I worked shift work my whole life, and I never really had set hours. I worked around the clock. I used to work, 3 p.m. till 11 p.m., 4 to 12. I would work 9:30 at night till 6 in the morning, just 8 at night till 4:30 in the morning. It's just crazy hours my whole life. So it was always, I would get it in whenever I could. I never had set hours. And in my younger days, I never realized the stress that puts on your body, that those crazy sleep schedules and that shift work. But then when I retired, I finally got myself into, and it was a chore. It took a lot of work to get myself into a regular sleep pattern. But Again, what I'm doing right now is nothing that I certainly don't do it on any kind of regular. I don't know the last time I was up this late, to be honest with you. I'm usually in bed by, you know, 10, 11 o'clock. And then I'm usually up by 5 or 6 in the morning. 7 the latest. If I get out of bed at 7, that's usually a late morning. But yeah, today was definitely not the norm. And I had napped long enough where when I woke up, I'm like, I'm not going to go right back to sleep. And like I said, I came out, and again, here I stand. It is what it is. But we'll straighten things out tomorrow. Thank you, James. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the support. Appreciate you being here, especially at this late hour. Where are you at, James? I'm in New Jersey. My friend Goose is over there in the Netherlands. We have the Oasis is over in Kenya, so we got a worldwide party going on here, guys.
And it has to be sturdy enough to hold your body.
15. 15.
Because at least the rings turn. So I can move it. Like a perfect. You start 16. You start
Yeah,
15.
16. 15 minutes.
We had 15.
Yeah, so
right?
what 15? So 15 to 14 minutes.
You did 15 already?
Yeah.
Damn.
I thought what y'all doing.
Talking.
Yeah, I did, yeah, 15. I'm confused, yeah. 15. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did 15.
All right, so G-Bay always puts his hands right next to each other with a full dive and stretch underneath. And I would like to do them like that, but it puts too much bend in my wrist right now. You ready?
15 minutes.
15? It's at 14.
Oh, 14? Yeah, 14.
14.
Yep.
We got work today, Aldo.
North Dakota. All right. Thank you, brother. Have a good day at work. Make sure you get your reps in. Stay safe over there. Shout out to the Netherlands. Thank you again, brother. You know I appreciate you. Stay well. So, James, North Dakota, you're up late too. What is it? I don't know if I'm in Jersey, so are you 2 hours behind me or? Okay, so we're only an hour apart. All right. Just an hour. I thought it was more than that.
clock has started and pause in the bottom. Yeah. Little microsecond hold. I'm on 20%.
On the back.
Yeah.
On. What's it? 13 next?
13.
Let me know.
Go straight through?
Just finish up?
Want to go straight through?
Sure.
13.
So 13.
Alright. The speed. The power round. 13.
Oh, man.
13 down, straight through.
Oh, man. I'm about to get away. Now, this is the one, guys.
And then a muscle up.
13. Next. 13. What? 13. 12. Let's go. 12.
Good morning, brother. What's up, Drew? How are you? Long time no see. Everything good? I hope.
Marathon now.
Okay, brother, off to work, huh?
9.
All right, enjoy the day. Hope everything goes well. Make sure you get your reps in. All right, guys, we've been going a while here. I think I'm gonna call it a wrap. So that's all we did. It's just push, pull, squat, and a hinge, right? Which was the knee raises. That's all you need. Some type of push movement. Could be a push-up, it could be a dip. Could be a push-up on your knees, could be a push-up against the wall. Any type of pushing movement, some type of pulling movement. Could be a pull-up. If you can't do a pull-up, you use a resistance band. If you can't do that, you do some inverted rows. If you're at the gym, you do lat pull downs, whatever it takes. Okay, and then you squat, move, some type of leg move. It's gonna be just a body weight squat. Just get up, go down and get up, go down and get up. It could be a walking lunge, could be a rear lunge. What I was just doing, these static lunges. Just get into that position, one leg out forward, and you pulse up and down. If need be, you hold on to something for balance. But you could definitely do it. And then you hinge. If you can't do a hanging knee raise, a hanging leg raise, get on the ground. You do some leg raises, straight leg raises. You do some reverse crunches, whatever it takes. It's not complicated, guys. It's not complicated. It doesn't take a lot of equipment. I always advocate those resistance bands. I think they're a great tool. It's a $25 investment, right? And then you need your body, and then gravity, which we all have. And the only other thing you're gonna need is a floor, right? And you're gonna have to search for that, I guess, right? Other than that, guys, I'm gonna call it a wrap. DK, thank you, brother. Have a good day. Shout out to the UK. Vishnu, right now it's 2:54 a.m. I'm in northern New Jersey. James, shout out North Dakota. Thanks for being here, brother. My friend Goose over in the Netherlands. Appreciate you. Gloria over in Spain. The Oasis, shout out to Kenya. Everybody, I apologize if I did miss anybody. Appreciate everybody checking in tonight. Hit that like button if you would, subscribe. If not, hang out and watch, whatever you gotta do, whatever floats your boat. Everybody stay safe, get your reps in. And I will talk to you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.